But I've got my transition strip and I've been cutting it. I need to take another smidge off. I don't want it so tight that it's going to lift up. I've got to do this very last piece right here, and I can't do that till I go get another box, because this is what I have to do. I have to take down this T111. This is called T111, I think. Alright. I guess I'm going to have to score this. I didn't realize there was so much latex up here, so hang on. There, I All right, this is a little too far down on that side. I'm gonna try to slide it over, but you really have to lift this up to slide it. Just so you know. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just kind of, oops. It's not as easy as it looks. And now the reason why I put this little bump out right here was to, when I tap this down, it'll hold it in place, because these are 2 used pieces. So I'm going to tap it in and then I'm going to tap it down. Hopefully this will work. Like I said, hopefully. I may have to push this in a little bit more. Sorry, I didn't mean to beat you up. I don't want to force it. I may have to trim this little piece down, but I kind of butchered it on this end, and I admit it. Okay. Once it sits down flat, just kind of cut that, so I'm gonna have to take all this out. I'll be right back. So I'm just going to shave this off right here. I don't think I have enough transition strip left over. Alright guys, I got it on here. Alright. I'm just going to clean up any mess that it made. I don't want any white sticking out. And I'm going to make sure the door closes all the way. And I'm going to have to leave the floor alone for tonight for everything to settle and dry. So let me make sure the door closes and we're good. Alright, that works perfect. Now, I'm done. It's time to move on to shoe molding. Alright, got that. What I'm going to do is take clear silicone. This is just clear 100% silicone, and I'm going to run it along the quarter round so that dirt and water or what else doesn't, end up accumulating underneath this quarter round. And it's clear. As long as you do a good job, you won't notice it. Now, this flooring is not a high gloss. This floor is not a high gloss, but the silicone is, so just be mindful of that. Get as little as you can on the floor. A big gob of it. So you can, that should help. And something else I'm going to do, it's wet, is I am going to keep water and other stuff from getting down in these cracks. And since it's going to be behind the door, I don't care. But I'm just going to run some silicone. Got a little bit left over in this tube. And I'm just going to run it along here so this doesn't begin to catch dirt and debris. Just run my fingers in both directions that way. And wipe the glare off. There you go. I'm going to be filling in the crack along the brick all the way down with brown caulk. So I'm going to do a test run to see how much I like it. I'm just going to put it down here, and I determined that if I just use the brown, you won't really notice it up against the brick when you're standing up. I'm sure you're going to notice it when you see it this close up on camera. I put a really narrow hole in this so it's not going to just ooze out. But this will help keep debris from falling down in here. And I figured it was so dark that it would just blend in. So let me just work with it a little bit and see how I like it. I'm sure I'm going to have to do more than one bead. Alright. And I want to keep the end very clean. And I'm just going to... This will also help, I hope, keep that edge really clean. I'm going to zoom you in a little bit so you can also see what I'm doing. So I'm going to take, what's best to do is take a knife like this and really put your paper, take your knife and put it over the paper towel and just clean up the edge. That looks real good. If I had my cloth with me, I'd just wrap the whole blade up. This blade would go right through the paper if I tried it. There we go. That looks really good. And clean edge. Now, like I said, I am not sure what I am going to do with the recess. What I could do is take my paintbrush that I have right here and just mash that in there to kind of just make it fade away, or dig it out. I'm not really sure how I want that to look. Nobody's going to notice it because of the angle. But I'm just trying to keep all this mess out of here. So if I angle it, slant it, if I slant this, all the debris will fall down and kind of slide down this little ramp, if you will. And that'll help things look a little better. Fortunately, these are not evenly spaced, but I'll do what I can. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure this stays very, very smooth. That way nothing will catch the eye. Alright, I'm going to get another paper towel and then I'm going to be right back. Okie doke, I'm going to get right down in here. There we go. Okay. There you go. And I'm going to take my knife and put it in this corner and clean it up. Take my knife. All right, I'm going to take my knife and stick it right here. And there you have it. That corner is done. Okay, it's time for me to run this bead all the way down. Sorry about the lighting, guys, but it's almost 8 o'clock at night. There we go, almost made a huge mistake right there. Oh. All right. All right, all I have left to do now is I've got my clear caulk down, I've got my white caulk, I have to paint. And as you can see, it really, really needs it. A very, very, very small bead. Now some people like to put down painter's tape. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. No, but we'll see. But look how good it looks compared to the way it used to look. Now once I get the doors up, which will be another video, that'll look so much better. Now I did wallpaper this, but I will put that up in a video. And I have to replace that. And new curtains. But all in all, I think it looks really good. It's all nice and neat. It is rather cohesive now with the floor. So I think everything is going to turn out really, really good.